that moment when a female video game character or a female anime character pops up and then all of a sudden, well, she ends up becoming your video game crush or your anime crush, and then the next thing you know, oh my goodness, I love her. She's my waifu. And yeah, we have this moment, and this segment celebrates it. And if you guys don't know what I mean, and a lot of you guys know how this shindig works, and I've paid attention to the formula of how I do my show. So when the sunglasses come on, yes, that's right. Welcome to the waifus of gaming. So today's episode of Waifus of Gaming, we're going to be talking about, since it's October and it's Halloween, and let's just go through the theme of spooky things and dark-themed things and whatnot. And let's go ahead and check out a female video game character that has been pretty much introduced in a franchise. Many will say, ironically, in a franchise that's heavily involved around martial arts. Okay, you know what? I'm going to cut to the chase. Enough beating around the bush. You know what I'm talking about. Eliza from Tekken. Oh, wait a minute. How does the announcer... Yeah, I kind of remember about that. I noticed how the Tekken 7 announcer pronounces her name Eliza. Yeah. So, with that totally said, we'll just go by the pronunciation that the announcer gave to us here, and just to be safe, and we'll go ahead and say it. Yes, that's right, of course. We are talking about Eliza from Tekken. So, Eliza was newly introduced as a character in Tekken Revolution, which was essentially the free-to-play Tekken game that released back in the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 days, because the free-to-play was becoming a big thing and whatnot, so of course it was going to happen. But, however, what about her debut in Tekken Tag Tournament 2? She didn't make her debut in Tekken Tag Tournament 2, sadly. However, on the bright side, she did got what she rightfully deserved, a spot on the Tekken 7 roster, even though as a DLC character, but still on the Tekken 7 roster. So, yeah. And I gotta say, Eliza was a fun character to play with. And this is what I meant by saying ironic to have her in Tekken. Yeah, some may point that out. Okay, she's ironic to have in Tekken. But then again, we're talking about Tekken that's all about the martial arts, and then all of a sudden, let's just... things just go from 0 to 100 when we get introduced to Devil Jin and then Devil Kazuya, and then things go from here. So, and let's talk about Yoshimitsu, come on, and then Mokujin, let's think about that. Hey, Kuma Panda, you know that boxing raptor and that boxing kangaroo? Come on. Think about it. But enough of my shenanigans. Eliza is a newly introduced character, and why, yes, she was introduced in Tekken Revolution, the free-to-play Tekken game, in which I highly doubt anybody has played. They've probably played Tekken Tag Tournament 2 way more than Tekken Revolution, and it would have been much better had somebody thought of adding Eliza to the Tekken Tag 2 roster. But, however, she's added to the Tekken 7 roster, even though as a DLC character, but still, she's introduced as a Tekken 7 character. She's in the Tekken 7 roster, and that's great, because she needed to be in there, because I was starting to love Eliza, and I know people are starting to love Eliza. So, Eliza is a vampire who, according to Tekken 7's story mode, awakened after 600 years of slumber beneath the De Roquefort mansion, which, if you know what De Roquefort means, that means Lily. And if you have played through the super short story episode for Eliza, you do end up figuring out how Lily just runs into her and says, "Hey, Eliza, you're my sister." Wait a minute. What? So, Lily is Eliza's sister. I mean, never mind. Let's just focus on Eliza. Whatever happened to the traditional story mode? I mean, why not just the 7 stages and then the characters get that? I mean, hey, I'm up for the idea of characters getting their own scenario, but oh well. But, however, at least we got story details on Eliza from Tekken 7, so that's great on Namco to get her story revealed to everybody. So, yes, Eliza is a vampire who has awoken after 600 years, is apparently Lily's sister, which is kind of odd. I mean, just keep coming up your game theories here. I mean, the last episode was about Athena Asamia, and I theorized how she and Goddess Athena were the same. You can go ahead and come up with your theories there. But anyway, so, however, Eliza is of course, a vampire. She's awoken after 600 years. And, of course, she is weakened and has to get herself back on track. So, yeah, life happens and it just hits you like a book. Also, Eliza has this thing, this shtick. She ends up falling asleep more easily. And, yeah, she just passes out all of a sudden in periods of time. Eliza is both like the other Tekken characters and also not like the Tekken characters. However, you do have the traditional martial art based stuff. But however, if we all know our Hadouken Shurikens from Street Fighter, this is where Eliza's moveset comes in. She does have a combination of traditional Tekken moveset along with traditional 2D fighter moveset. So as a result, Eliza has her projectiles, her dark uppercut, and of course her back quarter circle back, kind of like a lunging attack. And there's an airstrike attack. And there's the EX version of her moves, which has her amped up damage. And some of her EX versions of moves can basically automatically just do it for you, get to Moonglide. And if you guys don't know what Moonglide is part of her combo. If she uses Moonglide, she can pretty much lunge forward, and then you can insert any attack here from whatsoever. But she does have a devastating attack where she does trap the opponent in a dark aura that ends up doing additional damage through each second while she delivers the lunging finishing blow. And yeah, and it just ends things off. Yes, Eliza does have the traditional Tekken moveset alongside that 2D fighter moveset, like I totally said. But also, I am going to go ahead and get it up first. Eliza can restore her health by sucking on the opponent's blood. So that's a very interesting thing that she does. I mean, she's a vampire, and she gains her health by sucking the blood off people. Okay, that's pretty good. Think about it. She's a vampire, no shit. Of course, she's gonna end up restoring her health by sucking the opponent's blood, no shit. We can say her damage output is in the range of medium-low to medium-high, but however, she does have high agility. Well, let's just say a little bit of high agility, considering her Moonglide and her airstrike, and essentially the how fast she strikes, so something along lines like that. Eliza's hairstyle, some may say, very interesting. It's kind of a mix of a bob, but however, it's short black hair with essentially on the side hairs really long hairs, and then pretty much at the end you'll see that red gradient. However, some people are going to have questions because I will go ahead and bring up that she has horns engraved to her head, Like, there's really long curved horns engraved to her head, and also if you look at her eyeballs, they're kind of, the pupils are like the same, it's kind of like more familiar of a dragon, if you kind of want my honest opinion. But however, they say she's a vampire. If you want to go ahead and say, oh look, Harada is trying to trick us, she's actually a dragon slash vampire. Yeah, you know. Also, she wears purple lipstick, and she has her traditional vampire fangs. And, of course, up to the player's preference, you can have Eliza with much larger breasts than she has traditionally. Now, I know this is where more people are going to come up with lore-related theories for that. In terms of her personality, she does have that blend of a bit sinister, as you notice. She is weak-minded because she easily falls asleep at times. And also, she is optimistic and speaks in a very elegant tone. And she can speak in a bit of a seductive manner. So, yes, that's essentially her personality in a nutshell. Whether you prefer her having that bigger chest size, or you just like her having that traditional, my guesses are 79 to 80 centimeters bust size. That's my guess for her traditional chest size, but it's up to the player's preference. If you want to play with her with bigger breasts, not knocking you for it. You're a man of culture. We're all men of culture here. I don't mind. But, however, at the end of the day, Eliza is a very charming character with some fantastic appeal and pretty much a fun character to play as, and just kind of like she does have that bit of a comic relief character feel, if you can pretty much take into account her issue with the sleepiness shenanigans. But hey, life happens, life hits her like a truck, oh well. But hey, Eliza, she's fun, she's charming, and however, no matter her cup size, she still ends up becoming a very attractive lady, and just a really great vampire who's just, I mean, a guilty pleasure. I'm glad that Eliza is given a spot in the Tekken 7 roster, even though as a DLC character, yeah, but still, she got her spot as a Tekken 7 character still, okay? And also, we got more details on her story. However, we do got not much as we wish, but we got more, and that's really great. Now, hopefully, when Tekken 8 comes around, maybe we can get more of her storyline, or maybe we can get more of a traditional story mode for Tekken 8. Hopefully. All I gotta say is that Eliza is a fantastic female vampire who just has the beauty, she has the elegance, and of course, she has her unique charms that make her stand out from other female vampires. So, with that totally said, Eliza is definitely a guilty pleasure for some people, but however, at the end of the day, Eliza is pretty much a really rare, interesting waifu worth people's curiosity. That's gonna do it for you guys for the Waifus of Gaming. This is insert channel name here, and I hope you had a great time. That's all. I'll be looking forward to you in the next video. Peace out.